Hello again, LaxWrap, and welcome to this week's Week 8 LaxWrap. Chief there, Chopper here. And we're going to come back at you with the seedings for the top 10 teams in just a little bit. But right now, Coach, we got top 10 plays of the week. Let's let her rip.
Coming in on the 10 spot, Oaks Christian long stick.
What did our producer say this week's a lot of goalies and poles making goals, right? Here's our number 9. Does this look familiar?
Yeah, another long stick coming down.
I think we said which pen highlights we're going to show you. You said the ones against PB. This is a nice little move. You're talking about creating space for yourself.
Scott Phillips switches to the left, going away. I like it.
First of all, that's not a penalty, right? Knocks the guy down, picks the ball up, and then tick, tack. So we gotta have one of those.
That's it. Those are your favorites, Chopper.
Love teamwork. Coming in at number, what did we say, 7?
7 spot.
There's a save.
It's a sweet down low save by the Harvard Westlake goalie.
Want a bit more of that? Said goalies and poles. That wasn't a goalie save.
Deja vu there.
There's your number 7. Coming in at number 6 now.
Starting with a great save.
And look at that snappy out. Sends him on his way.
Tic-tac-toe.
No, not that time. Rip and go. Right off the face-off. This guy's a bully.
We love it. Number 3, injured ankle.
All the contact, and look who's falling down. Everybody but him.
Sean Smith.
And there's another bully. Just, you know, look how he sells that. Oh, I've still got it? Yeah.
Dixon versus Dixon's team. Love this kid right here. Unselfish.
What happens when you share the ball lane?
You get rewarded. Jack Doyle. In the 2 spot. It's Lance Plonsky. Looks like he's going end to end.
Money, are you guys practicing these at home?
No, this is the second time doing this.
Well, that's about the best play you're ever going to see a goalie make. What do we got?
Except for when you're playing Palos Verdes.
Oh my goodness. Deja vu.
Man down, that's Jared Jones on ball. Lance Plonsky once again.
So Lance grabs the 1 spot and the 2 spot this week. It's all about the goalie.
That's right, that's Lance Plonsky's 3rd goal of the year.
And we will be back with the top 10 teams, actually the top 16 seeds right after this. Okay, Chief and Chopper back with the top 10 teams of the week, and actually after the seeding meeting this morning, we're going to be talking about 19 teams. Before we get to the teams, though, had a chance to talk to a few of the coaches right after the seeding meeting. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Preparation, I think. I think if you can get some knowledge on teams, it's going to be good. I think knowledge is king.
We got a tough game, and Brock is a great coach, so we're going to give it our best shot and see if we can do it. I'm excited that we're here and have the opportunity to play well.
Get out of here alive, so I'm outside the door, that's good. Unscathed, and kind of dial it in here at the end of the season.
Games every other day is difficult to do. We're going to have some tough opponents that we've possibly already faced before. So just got to keep the kids focused and keep doing what we do.
For success, ground balls, be ready to play, and have some intensity.
We got to solve Mike Marinelli. He's the best goalie in the Los Angeles area. I mean, you can make an argument for others, but he's fantastic, and if we don't solve him, they win the game.
Hard work, win the ground ball more, and I tell the kids all the time, you just got to want it more. My heart against your heart any day of the week, and you have that mentality, you'll be pretty successful.
Keys for success would be drink a lot of water and rest legs. We run a lot, and you got to play every other day. So stay healthy. That's what we got to do.
Okay, Chief, first of all, your quick autopsy doesn't look like you got beat up too bad in the meeting. I know there's usually a little bit of pushing and shoving. Give me the teams that made the cut. What are the seeds?
Coming in at the 1st seed, expected Palos Verdes doing their thing. 2nd seed would be Loyola, followed by Peninsula with a 3 seed. Harvard Westlake, 4 seed, that was interesting. 5 playing at Westlake. 6 is TO, 7 is Crespi, 8 is Oak Park. 9 seed Newberry Park, 10th is Agora, 11th the Mustangs from Miracosta, 12 Redondo, 13 Chaminade, 14, 15, 16 went to the AQs with a play-in game.
we got brackets going. You got to be impartial, so you're not running a bracket, right?
That's correct. I'm just going to channel the long man's energy. For those that don't know, the long man is our producer. Today, I'm the long man.
Okay, so he's channeling through you. I'm going to be channeling through myself. And if you guys have been watching the show for the last 2 years, you know that I am horrible with my picks. So let's start with that. The first game, 1 versus 16, Palos Verdes versus the winner of Sierra Canyon and West Ranch. Everybody, well, I've got Palos Verdes.
The long man has the Sea Kings.
Number 2, Loyola is going to be playing either Palisades or Culver City. I'm picking Loyola in that game.
Long man once again sticking with you. He's got the Cubs.
Number 3, Peninsula will be playing either El Segundo or Brentwood. I'm picking Peninsula.
The long man's with you on that one, the Panthers.
And then coming in at the number 4 seed, Harvard Westlake will be playing the 13 seed Chaminade. I'm picking Harvard Westlake in that one.
No going on a limb here. He has Harvard Westlake as well.
So each of us has the top 4 seeds moving through. I've got number 5 Westlake winning its game and moving ahead.
Long man loves Westlake. He thinks they should be a 1 seed actually.
And I love their uni, so it's unanimous between the 2 of us. This number 6, Thousand Oaks, is going to be playing my boys at Miracosta, the Mustangs. I'm picking an upset. I'm staying with tradition. I think Tom Farrell and Nick De La Estrella will be in the stands watching that game. I'm taking Miracosta in the upset.
Only Chopper is the only one that remembers Nick De La and Tom Farrell.
You've already forgotten them.
That's right. So the long man's going with Tio. He thinks they're the new team to beat out there.
Okay, then another interesting game. Number 7 Crespi playing number 10 Agora. Good matchup. I know Longman is really focusing in on the goalies for that game. I'm staying with the higher seed. I'm taking Crespi in that game.
Longman talking the upset, talking about the goalie play. He thinks Agora will keep them in single digits. Agora will win.
And in that last game, 8 Oak Park against 9 Newbury Park, I'll stay with the higher seed. That should be a toss-up game, but I'm going to go with Oak Park in that game.
Truth be told, I forget who the Longman took, so I think we're going Newbury Park on that one.
He's doing a good job at channeling. You can actually summon him, right?
That's right. I'm feeling his energy right here.
All right, are we going to take it into the next round?
Yeah, let's have at it.
Okay, so number 1, Palos Verdes will be playing number 8, either Oak Park or Newbury Park. I'm taking Palos Verdes in that game because I think they'll be playing Oak Park and they'll win that game. Longman has them playing Newbury Park.
He has them playing Newbury Park and he has them beating Newbury Park. He likes the Sea Kings. He doesn't love the Sea Kings, but he likes the Sea Kings in that game.
I'll tell them you said that, Jimmy. Okay, so number 2, Loyola, it should be playing either number 7, Crespi, or number 10, Agora. I think they're going to be playing Crespi, and I'm taking Loyola to win that game.
Longman has Loyola playing Agora, and he has Loyola.
Okay, number 3, Penn. That's a pretty good matchup here. They're going to be playing number 6, Thousand Oaks, although I've got them playing Miracosta. So I'm going to take Peninsula over Miracosta. You've got Peninsula. Longman's got Peninsula playing
he has them
Thousand Oaks.
Yep, he has them playing he has Peninsula Thousand Oaks. The Longman might be wrong in this one. He's choosing the Lancers. I have to disagree with him.
You got a channel here. You got a channel here.
We're going Panthers, Longman. As many signals as you do. I'm sticking with the Panthers, but Longman's choice, Lancers from Thousand Oaks.
Here's a great matchup. Number 4, Harvard Westlake against number 5, Westlake. These teams met for all the marbles 2 years ago, right? Money, I'm going with the unis. If they're in the home whites, which they should be, Westlake's going to win that game. What does the Longman say?
The Longman has Harvard Westlake winning. He loves their facing off. Truth be told, Longman used to coach the Wolverines. He's partial. He loves Harvard Westlake. He has Harvard Westlake advancing.
That means that all 4 finalists will be in the top 5 teams. The only difference we've got is I've got Westlake moving ahead. He's got Harvard Westlake. One of those 2 teams, we predict, will be playing Palos Verdes in the LA semifinals. I'm going to go with the Sea Kings in that one.
Shocker. Things we don't know about Chopper also is that his son is a defensive coordinator for the Sea Kings.
And he can kick my butt. So
that's right. He's bigger, stronger, faster, more agile. The Longman had PV over Harvard Westlake. He doesn't think they can repeat what they did 2 years ago. He thinks PV has way too much depth in that game, possibly.
I think whether it's Westlake or Harvard Westlake in that game, I think that may be as strong as PV gets tested. I think one of those 2 teams is going to rise up and give PV the game of their lives. I think we're going to PV.
Yep.
And then in the other semifinal, we've got Penn playing against Loyola.
Or Thousand Oaks playing against Loyola. This was the long man's bracket.
Right.
So who do you got, Chuck?
Okay, I've got Penn, and I'll tell you why. I think that, frankly, if I were going to criticize Penn, I don't think that team's as deep as some of the other teams, but I think you get into a tournament where you shorten your rotation anyway a little bit. I think Penn's first 12 or 13 guys stack up with anybody. I'm taking Penn in that semifinal.
So you're my boy, Chopper.
How about Longman?
The Longman has Thousand Oaks versus Loyola. He's riding Loyola. He thinks Loyola will be in the finals. He called it from the beginning of the year. He thinks if their defense can sharpen up, that they will be playing Palos Verdes in the finals. So he has Loyola.
Okay, so that final would either be Palos Verdes against Loyola on the Longman's bracket, Palos Verdes versus Penn in my bracket. I'll start off. I have to go home to the bigger, stronger, faster, younger edition. I'm going to pick his team. I'm going to pick assistant coach Zach Rogers' PVC Kings to win that LA final.
Well, not really going on a limb there, Chopper, and I'm coming back from steak dinner from Peninsula beating PV in overtime the first time we played. The Longman has PV beating Loyola 12-10.
So both of us actually have the winner take all being Palos Verdes. So two things I want to talk about. For those of you that haven't taken a steak dinner off me, and just about half of Los Angeles has won a steak dinner off me. I don't think I've ever won one of my own. But during the Penn PV game, you managed to get on tax with the Longman who was down in Costa Rica. I put a steak dinner on the outcome when it went to OT. Longman was like, no, it goes OT, that's the Chiefs bunch. You guys won it. It was a good steak dinner and good company. So Longman and I have a steak dinner riding on the outcome of our bracket. So you're going to be in for a free steak dinner no matter what.
That's right. I put myself on a limb all year, taking teams, putting some blackboard material up there. You know, today I'm Switzerland and I love it. This is so much fun.
Well, I will tell you this, the quality of lacrosse being played over the next 2 weeks is going to be outstanding. So make sure you guys get out and see some of these games, whether it's an 8 versus 9 or a 1 versus 16. Get out and see them because there'll be some great lacrosse played. Good luck to the Chief. By the way, I will tell you this, home field advantage for the Panthers. I don't think it's just the uneven turf. It's windy there. I think you've actually got a choppy air along with the choppy turf.
You know what? It's always good to put it outside your control, but when it comes down to it, it's the team that's playing out there. As much as our grass is clumpy, as much as there's a wind tunnel there, as much as the field is uneven, you know, I think it's the team that's out there that's doing all the work.
That's it for this week's LaxWrap. For the Chief, Lane Jaffe, this is the Chopper, Drew Rogers saying, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.